That is good timing. So this place, very special place, very unique, because that everybody knows that Gopinath deity and who has stolen kheer, that's why his name is Khirchora Gopinath, stealing jackfruit. And I told the story of stealing Damanak. Bhagavan also chore. If Bhagavan is not chore, then we would not become chore also. So whatever happening there, same thing happening here. God is stealing, we are stealing. But there is a difference. The difference is, if we steal, we go to prison house. God is stealing. By hearing the stealing pastime, we become free from the prison house of the material world. Big difference, right? Big difference. This place, Madhavendra Puri came, his samadhi is here. Tomorrow morning, we will take darshan. Tomorrow morning also, we will see Banga darshan, 5:30, so before 5 o'clock, we should gather there. We can give them 2,000-3,000 rupees because we have 50-60 people. You can come also, if you all want, all of you. So then there's Madhavendra Puri Samadhi is there. Then Baladev Vidyabhushan's house is there. Sridhar Swami's place is there. Then Sapta Sajja, some place is there. Then most important is Rasikananda, the disciple of Shyamananda Prabhu. He is a very unique personality. Bhakti Vikas Maharaj has written a very nice book on Rasikananda Prabhu. Very mystical person. Many magics he has shown. Anyway, today we'll just listen about Madhavendra Puri. All of you know how the Gopal manifested to him when we were chanting under a tree in Govinda Kunda. How Gopal came, said, please, you rescue me, my deity form is here. So after that Gopal said, because for so long I have been outside, I'm feeling too hot. So Bhagavan also got affected by heat and cold. When we got hot and cold, Bhagavan said, just tolerate it. And when he get hot, bring sandal for me. Actually, he is not affected by heat or cold, but engage us in his devotional service, he tells us, right? He doesn't care, heat or cold, not affected. So that is the sweetness of Bhakti Yoga, the reciprocation. Reciprocation is topmost part in the spiritual kingdom. Jnanis, no reciprocation. Yogis, no reciprocations. Jnanis, they don't accept God as form. They worship Nirakar. Yogis, they see Paramatma. Their friend, old friend, Paramatma. But when they see Paramatma, will Paramatma smile at them? Will Paramatma comfort with handshake? Will Paramatma speak to them? You see your friend after many, many years, then friend comes, stand like this. So that's why devotees are not interested with Paramatma. Devotees are interested with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, the son of Vasudeva, Krishna. Not Paramatma. The son of Vasudeva is Vasudeva Krishna. So there is reciprocation. So then Madhavendra Puri, he came to Shantipur. Advaita Acharya, then he stayed in his house, he gave initiation to Advaita Acharya. Because the Gopal said, you go, bring chandan for me. So with that, instruction carrying on his head. He came towards south. Then Remunate kaila Gopinath darasan, ta roop dekhiya hoila biholaman. Then he took darshan of Gopinath. But his darshan is different than our darshan. None of us we felt the way Madhavendra Puri was feeling, right? He by seeing, he behold, he completely enchanted, bewildered by seeing the beauty. Beauty is not with the deity. As you know, in English what they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, something like that. What does that mean? The deity will manifest beauty according to your bhav. Otherwise, he can manifest to you as a stone also. But when Madhavendra Puri took darshan, the deity manifested his beauty. Then in Jagamohan, the place where we take darshan, Nitya Gita Kari Jagamohan was. He sat down chanting and dancing. Nitya Gita. Madhavendra Puri is very special for us because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with a special mood to give a special thing. What is that special thing he brought? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? That was never given before. What is that? Prema. Prema Bhakti. But the prema, there is two ways of reciprocation with a lovable object. One is in separation, one is in union. When you meet your lovable personality and when you lose your lovable personality, what do you think is good? To meet your lovable personality or lose your lovable personality? Huh? Everybody thinks like that. But in loving affairs, separation is greater than the union. You know that? Separation is greater than the viraha. Viraha is greater than milan. And Mahaprabhu, because he came, Krishna came with the mood of Radharani and with viraha bhav. Kahan jab murari bhajan, like Hare Krishna. And this thing first was started by Madhavendra Puri. Prior to that, nobody knew of developing relations with the God. The mood of separation was not known to the people in this earthly planet. Mahaprabhu in full scale manifested. But he, Madhavendra Puri, he first started this mood. Then he was thinking, he asked Madhavendra Puri, kya kya bhog lage Brahma ne puchela. He asked in Gopinath temple. That time his name was not Khirchora Gopinath, he is only Gopinath. Govinda, Gopinath, Madan Mohan, three deities you saw. And there is one Jagannath also called Dadhi Bhavana. Nobody can see, but tomorrow morning you go inside, you can see. They do Rath Yatra here also. Then he saw the way of worshipping, offerings, very elaborate, very nice. Sevara Saustava dekhi Anandita man. Then he saw nice foodstuffs are offered here. Especially the kheer. Tomorrow you can, I told them to order that kheer. So tomorrow you can taste. And also 9:30 they will offer Bhagavan rice dal sabji. They will make, suppose 50 people order, they will make 50 plate. This much rice. This much rice, a little dal, and this much sabji. As many as people order those, all will go in front of the deity. Not one plate offering and mixing. Everything Lord will eat there. So he asked, so Brahmana kahila bhoga vivaran. He asked the man what offering is here. Then he described. Sandhya bhog lage kheer amrita kali naam. Evening time, the special offering called amrita kali. Amritakali named, Dwadas Mruk Patra Bhari Amrita Saman. 12 pots that taste like nectar. I told them to save those 12 pots, all 12 pots for us. Let us see if we get. Gopinath khira bale prasiddha namajar. Prithvi te H.H Bhakti kaha nahi yaar. It's very famous, the Gopinath khir. So that time, the pujari, he brought khir to offer to the Lord. Then Madhavendra Puri, he is thinking to himself. Actually, Madhavendra Puri was such a renounced personality. He was not doing any work to live on. He was not begging from house to house from anybody. His lifestyle was ajachaka vritti. If somebody gives, he will eat. If somebody will not give, he will not eat. That is the lifestyle. Ajachita khira prasad alpa jadi pai swada jani teitsa khira gopal lagai. He will not ask anybody. But without asking if somebody can give me this khir, then I can make khir like this for my Gopal also in Vrindavan, Govardhan. Then when he thought like this, wow, so nice offering going on. Actually, mentally, if we see, immediately, wow, we'll taste how nice khir. But he was not thinking like that. He was thinking, oh, if I can see how they make and how it tastes, I can make for Gopal. But still he felt very ashamed. Oh, I should not think like this. Going for offering, before offering, I am thinking. Say ichha lajja paya Vishnu smarana karo. Vishnu, 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 Vishnu. I should not have done this. Then, in that time, then Bhogarati started. Then Madhavendra Puri saw the Bhogarati. Then he went. He did not say anything because nobody offered anything. So he left. Because he is very virakta, udasin, ajachit vritti puri, virakta udas, ajachita paile khan nahe upavas. Without asking if somebody gives, he eats, otherwise he fasts. Premamrite tripta, khyudha trishna nahi badhe, khira ichha hoila tahe, mane aparadhe. So, he would not eat if he does not get anything. If we don't get anything or we don't eat, then we suffer from hunger, from thirst. And all of us, we have experienced Janmashtami day, what happens to us. We are simply waiting when 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock will come, right? But their situation was not like that. He was not struggling. He was not trying to control his senses. He was not trying to control his senses. Premamrita tripta, he was fully satisfied. He is enjoying so much. His feeling of love towards God. He was not affected by hunger or thirst. That is the difference. We are fasting, they are fasting. But they don't recognize. But we struggle on how to time pass. Then that condition he developed desire for his Gopal. Then he thought, oh, this is great offense. Then he left the temple and he went to the marketplace. So market was closed, nobody was there. He was doing chanting. And he was taking rest there after chanting. Then the pujari, he offered the bhoga, put the deity into sleep. Then he went to take a rest. Swapne Thakur Asi Balila Vachan. In his dream, Gopinath came. And Gopinath told, Utha Pujari Kara Dwara Vimachan. Oh Pujari, get up. Woke up and open the door. Khira ke rakhi achi sannyasi karan. I have kept one pot of khir for the sannyasi. Dhodar achole dhaka ek khir hoy, tumra na janilla taha amar maya. You offer 12 pot khir, and one pot I have kept hiding under my cloth. But he offered 12 pots. So when he collecting, he must have seen 11 pots. But he did not search for another pot. So Gopinath is saying, because of my Maya, you did not recognize that one pot is missing. Madhavapuri sannasi ase hatete basiya, tahake to ei khira sigra deha laya. Madhavapuri, one sannyasi sitting in the hot marketplace, and you go and you give this kheer. Then the pujari, by seeing this dream, he woke up. Then he took bath, changed his cloth, then went to the temple and opened the door. Then when he opened the door inside, then he saw behind the cloth of the deity, pile of sei kheer. There's one pot of kheer was lying there. Then he took the kheer and cleaned the place. Then closed the door. Then he went to the marketplace, but he doesn't know who is Madhavendra. Then he loudly said, Toma lagi Gopinath, khira kaili. Oh Madhavpuri, please take your milk. Gopinath has stolen milk for you. Okay. Kheer laya chanai. You please take this condensed milk and enjoy. You are such a fortunate personality. There is nobody so fortunate like you. Eto suni puri gosai parichaya dila, khiradiya pujari tare dandavata kaila. Then Madhavendra Puri, he introduced himself. Then Pujari gave kheer, then offered obeisance of this dream and how, and it happens to your life, what will happen, what you will feel. Suni Pramavishtahila Madhavendra Puri. And by seeing the symptoms, all the symptoms he manifested because of the love he had, the pujari was completely surprised because never they have seen such kind of manifestation. Krishna je ihar bas hoy jathachit. Then he realized why Krishna will not be controlled by personality like this. The person who has such love, definitely Krishna will be controlled by this. And the symptoms of Ashta Sattvic Vikar. Sattvic Vikar. That must be very special. Thakur mer dine log bhid khabe aur pratishtha jani. To us, to me, I see in dream like this, I happen that these things happen tonight, and tomorrow this news will spread. Then pratishtha, more pratishtha. What is pratishtha? So devotees, they don't want their fame. They don't like name and fame. So he wanted to run away. So before day starts, then he left the Gopinath, then he left the place. Chali chali aila puri nila chala Jagannath dekhi aila premere bihol. Then he walked all dekhi aila premere bihol. Then he walked all the up to Nilachala Dham. by he may dance, he met Puri. What happened here? People already know there. प्रतिष्ठार स्वभाव यही जगते विदित जे ना बांछे तार होय विधाता निर्मित. See the even though one may not like it, the reputation as transcendental reputation is known throughout the entire world. Pure devotee. What to speak of reputation? Jadyapi udyapi udbega haila palaite man Thakurer Chandana sadhana haila bandhan. He wanted to run away, but he has to get chandan. Then he asked Pujari of Jagannath, where can I get this Malaya chandan? Gopal Chandana mage suni bhaktagan Ananda Chandana lagi karila jatan. When the devotees of Puri, Pujaris, they heard the Gopal wants chandan, they all ran around and gathered lot of chandan. Then when he will bring chandan, that time the Muslim ruling is more difficult. Rajapatra sanejar jar parichaya Tare lagi karpura chandana karila sanchay. Then the collector kampar and chandan. And ek vipra ek sabak chandana sahite puri gosai sange dila sambala karde. Then they gave one Brahman and one servant to help Madhavendra Puri. Then Madhavendra Puri came here. Then he took the special permission from the king. With there so many check gate also. He took that. Then he came. Chalila Madhavendra Madhav Puri Chandana Laya Patadine Remunate Uttarila Remuna. Gopinath Charane Kaila Bahu Namaskar Prema Bese Nritya Gita Karila Apar. Then offered obeisances to Gopinath, chanting and dancing in ecstasy. Then all people they came, oh, Puri has come back. Then everybody ran to him, Like he survived, everybody offered obeisances. And then also offered khir prasad diya tare bhikya karayla. Then they gave lot of khir prasad to him. That night, Madhavendra slept in temple. Then end of the night he saw a dream. The dream he saw, the Gopal came from Govardhan. Gopal came and told, Suno hai Madhav. Madhavendra Puri, please listen. Karpur chandana ami pailam sab. That karpur chandan you brought, I have received everything. Karpur sahita khasi chandana. You grind the kampar and chandan together and you put it in Gopinath's body. If Gopinath's body you put, then I will receive it, no problem. Gopinath amar sei ekoi anga hai, iha ke chandan dile habe mor tapakhay. Gopinath body, my body is same. You smear chandan here, my body will be cooling. No problem with that. Don't doubt on this. With great faith, people would give chandan. Then Gopal disappeared from his dream. Gopinather Sebakagone Dakya Anila. Madhavendra Puri, he called all the Pujari of Gopinath. Then he gave this chandan and karpura. Iha ke chandan dile Gopal hoibe sital. If you put this chandan in Gopinath's body, Gopal body will cool down. So in this way, the servants of Gopinath became very pleased to hear that in the summer all sandalwood pulp would be used to anoint the body of Gopinath. The Chandan Jatra, 21 days we do Chandan Jatra. This is how it is started here. Puri kahe ei dui ghasibe chandan ar jana dui deha debe je betan. Then Madhavendra Puri said, these two assistants will regularly grind the sandalwood. You should also get two other people to help. I shall pay their salary also, no problem. I will pay for them also. In this way, every day they smearing chandan in the body of Gopinath. Adulanga chandan and kampar was there. They are using. Grishmakala ante puno nilachale gala nilachale chaturmas anand rahila. End of summer season, he went back to Puri Dham and spent some time there. Sri Mukhe Madhava Puri Amrita Sarita Bhakta Gane Sunaya Prabhu Kaheyasam Vita. This story was described by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at this place. He personally described this. Then Madhavendra went to Puri, then back. Then he Jai Jagannath Vrinda Sudha Devi ki. Then he came back and he stayed here until the end of his life. Tomorrow he will go to Samadhi. I don't know, Madhavendra Pura, somebody, they made a big feast and they invited all the dogs also. And dogs all sitting in the line. All the items are served to them. Tomorrow you will see their picture there also. Okay. So all the dogs, they were enjoying prasadam. Now it is 8:30. We should enjoy prasad also. So do the kirtan for Jagannath, then take your prasadam. Okay? Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So all are here? Okay. So this place, as I told you, is very, very important for the followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Somehow our devotees, they got this piece of land. Now you see it is completely different than when they received this land. It is looking like, very remote. And Orissa is very, very poor state also. In whole India, Orissa is very poor also, not developed. Very difficult to get any donation. So with a lot of endeavor, they are trying their best. Last how many years? Maybe 10 years they have been struggling. So almost upstairs, did you go upstairs? The temple is almost done. Last portion has to be done. The next year they can do the opening. So they are requesting you can take some of these farms and help this temple. And this farm says how the bank details are there also. Whatever you can afford or in your yatras. And these are the places very important for us because for years people will, this is not any other temple. And since this temple starts, so much help devotees are getting. Before we had nobody, no place to stay, nobody to take care of us, nobody to guide. Like tomorrow we'll go early morning, we'll see all inside the temple room. Before there is no question, but they are cultivating nicely. These pujaris, it's great help for us. This is asset for whole ISKCON community. So you can take some of these farms and can pledge them or whatever way you can help so that they can complete this temple very soon. Okay? Little bit help is great for them also. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki.